Steve Cologne with Cologne Villaplana. I want to talk about buying a new construction. This actually may be a quick, short video, but it has a lot of important information. One, typically buyers, when they're buying new construction, they're responsible for the transfer tax. If it's not in the contract, technically you're not responsible for it, but believe me, that seller is going to expect you to pay the transfer tax, and that's going to create an issue. So you want to have that established ahead of time. A lot of times, also, that builder is going to require you to pay for their survey. They also may require you to pay other fees. So just know when you're going to contract, make sure your attorney goes over the contract in detail on any extra costs that you as a buyer are going to take on that would not normally be your costs buying another property. And sometimes they're very expensive. Again, transfer tax in Yonkers, for instance, is a good example. It's 1.5% of the purchase price on top of $4 for every $1,000. So 1.5% of $500,000 is $7,500. That is a lot extra that you might not be planning for. So that's very important. Also, a lot of builders, they do not want, they don't want to hold escrow, and they want you to, once they get the certificate of occupancy, they want you to purchase, and they want to close with what's called a punch list. A punch list is where there's a list of items that need to get done after the closing. If you do not negotiate an escrow, then you're gonna close with a punch list, and then it's pretty much their word or the fact of, are you going to take them to court if they don't do it? An escrow is going to help you in that if they don't do it, you can use that money to get it done yourself. So you want to try to get an escrow agreed to in the beginning. Also, inspection. You can inspect the property, but half the time if it's not built, how do you do an inspection? So a lot of new constructions will not even allow an inspection. They'll allow a walkthrough, but again, it comes down to that punch list we spoke about. And I think you want to have an escrow in place in that event. Just know that some sellers will not agree to that. And if you want the property enough, it comes down to what you're willing to risk. I hope that helped you. Last little bit I have to say before I say goodbye. Obviously, if something's being built, it's going to take a little longer to close. It may take longer to get a certificate of occupancy. So just plan on being in that project a lot longer than you may expect. If you can, have your attorney put in a clause that you can cancel within a certain amount of time. If that's even allowed, it's going to be a stretched out time period. If you have any questions, give me a call. I hope it's been helpful. Hope you're enjoying the videos that you've watched today. They're not meant to be a substitution for speaking with your legal professional, but just an educational tool. Thank you.